In the gift shop, I'm one of those guys where the museum spills out into the gift shop when it's over on purpose. It's always brilliant. Every good museum spills you right out into the gift shop when it's over. And that's what the White House Historical Society does, spills you right into the gift shop. And on display are the ornaments that the White House has been making since 1981, which I actually would have thought would have been much before that. But did you know that the White House Historical Association issues an ornament every year for Christmas, and they started in 81 as a fundraiser? Okay, little something I learned. Didn't know that. And then I started reading through a book of all the different ornaments and the historical significance of each one and how they pick each one. Fast Eddie, before you know it, I walked out with the entire collection of White House Historical Association Christmas ornaments. I bought every one of them.
Oh, no.
And I told Christine, I'm carrying around, and I issued a couple of commemorative ones as well that weren't in sequential order, and so I was carrying around 46 individually boxed Christmas ornaments on Saturday through Washington, D.C. And I got a scowl from my wife who said, now what are we going to do with these? I said, well, we're going to take them home, and we're going to make ourselves an official commemorative White House Christmas tree. And every year, I said, won't this be lovely? We'll add to it, and the family can have a new tradition where we add to the White House Christmas tree ornament. And she said, none of our kids are going to want that. Literally what she looked at me, she said, none of our children, you know our children, they're not going to be sentimental, but they're not going to want it. I said, they'll get older and they'll want it. There's much debate as to whether that was a useful purchase and if anybody's actually going to want the commemorative White House ornaments. But I happen to have now everyone made. And next year, of course, they'll come out with the 250th anniversary of the country ornament, which will be my newest addition. And I feel very proud to have purchased it. And the people inside the White House Historical Society were extraordinarily excited to see a sucker like me come through and drop a little coin to purchase the whole. The guy, I actually think I gave the guy the shakes. He was a little taken aback. I said, I want them all. He said, you want every one? I said, well, yeah, if you're going to start a proper collection, I don't want to 81, 86, 82. It drives me nuts. A little ADD. Like, if I'm going to do it, I want the whole, I can't. So he's a little nervous, right? And he's bagging them. Nice man. But he can't. I think he really is kind of stunned that I roll in and say, give them all to me. I want them all. So he's trying to count them all. There's 46 of the things. And he's each one box at a time. He's pulling them out. They've got them all, incidentally. Not doing an ad. I'm just telling you they've got them all in the store if you want them. And I was informed that I would get a nice discount if I purchased them in person instead of online. And so he's nervously kind of boxing them up and loading them in the thing. And he says, well, now I don't know that I've got them. I think I got them all. I think I counted them all. Sure enough, I get back to the hotel. Christine, again, mocking me roundly. She thinks this is me being, like Rain Man or something. I said, if we don't lay these out and count them, I don't know. I mean, the guy seemed nice enough, but I have no idea whether he got them all or not. Maybe he didn't. I'm going to have to lay them out. So she starts mocking me as I lay them out in sequential order on the hotel room bed to make sure we've got all of the ornaments. Sure enough, he gave me two 2015s, Fast Eddie, and I was missing the 2017 and 2018. I had to return to the store. I'm glad I checked. And she was too, as she helped me carry them home through TSA. Anyway, I'm going to have a beautiful White House Christmas tree this year. I don't care what anybody says.
The Chris Stigall Show Podcast.